Hello everyone, Splashing in there, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where you might notice there's a new train here. It's not important yet, it'll be important later, aka in a few minutes. Alright, so as I mentioned in the last episode, Satisfactory is gonna start going on the low burn. So I actually don't intend on recording a lot of it today. I have a lot of recording to do because I want to start preparing to be more ahead of time, because at some point soon I'll upload 2 weeks ahead of time, because I won't be home or have a chance to upload due to a vacation technically. I'll make sure I have content ready, which when I want to start building up extras. I already had some from last week which was unplanned, but now I really want to start building it up to have more. And, well, what better place to start than a little bit of Satisfactory. Like I said I was going to do at the end of the last episode, I did some off-screen work. Which is what that train is from. That train is to bauxite. Very, very shitty railroad to bauxite. I have set up the entirety of the aluminum production off screen because it was a very tedious process. Now this process includes setting up both a coal miner and a copper miner, just to have everything we need. Let's go check it out for a bit. This is a train that will take us there and back. It doesn't loop around, you just go back down in reverse. Now if you're wondering how I got a train up there, the answer is this. Pain. This was absolute pain to make, but I did it. Look at it zigzag to make all the turns and stuff. It's absolutely horrifying. I mean, it works, which is what counts here, right? I mean, here we mainly just ignore the entire concrete part I put down because the train decided it. Can't really control it. I was gonna go all the way up, but when I saw I could already go down, I didn't feel like building more concrete stuff. And here we may or may not go through a wall again. And here we are at aluminum. So, same as last time, let me take you through it. First of all, the copper comes from over there, a bit more down somewhere. I scanned for the nearest and that was right there. It was down the mountain again, but conveyor lifts are savior. Then over here we have 3 machines that produce copper ingots for some reason. Because I thought I was gonna need that many, but I do not have the requirements to produce a lot. Because aluminum is not cheap. It's kind of expensive, not gonna lie. Like, these ones are no big deal. These, they're fine. They work just fine. But this fucker right here is a pain. Look, I produce 4 ingots every other time, right? It makes 4 at a time. It creates 120 per minute. Yeah? You still with me? And this one, I even boosted this one to make more, which I barely survive on silica. Oh, actually, I don't survive on silica. Huh. Wait, this one's 9, this one's 60, so I have 150. Well, no, fun fact. I need 100 and... Why did I go through the extra trouble of boosting that one? What the fuck? Why? No, I want this back. Give it back. Fuck you. It's mine now. I don't get enough silica to do that. What do you mean? It produces exactly 5, which I then use. And the rest of the scraps, well, they go in here. Because I don't know what else to do with them. They just kind of start existing here until I find a better use for them. Which there isn't, might I add. Now, if you look at this, it looks like absolute pain. Because it is. Now let me quickly take you through the process of turning bauxite into aluminum, because it's not that complicated, I guess. First of all, the bauxite arrives here to a splitter which puts it in two separate machines. We fill those machines with some water and turn bauxite into alumina solution and silica. I have no idea where the silica comes from, but it works. Then we pump that solution into another refinery, which uses the power of coal to turn that solution into aluminum scraps and water again. Then over here we take that water and we pump it back down to be recycled. Because one, I didn't feel like storing all the water, and two, I could actually use the water boost. Because, fun fact, this one requires a fuck ton of water. And these lovely machines, don't provide a fuck ton of water. They provide 120. One of those requires 180. So, two of them require 360, which would be 3 machines to fill up entirely. But through the power of magic, we use this one instead. Because this one also provides 120, which loops back around to be reused, and it all works out. And then from there, we take the alumina scraps from here, and we take the silica from there, chuck it into the machines, and it turns into ingots that we then turn into whatever we want, really. But mainly aluminum stuff, which ends up like this. Nice and safe and stored. I'm taking 600 of that one, and I'm taking 600 of this one. Now my inventory is full. Let's head back to base and upgrade some research. Honestly, that was a very simple introduction to aluminum. This is a lot more painful to set up than it sounded. The only bonus is you only need one of these. With an MK2 miner, it produces 240 per minute, which is more than enough. Now, excuse me, I got places to be. I decided not to hook this one up all the way back at the factory, because setting up the train was already painful enough. It's not like it takes that long to travel between the two. Especially not back, actually, because look at this. It's a giant way down. You go very fast. 180, it just slowly builds up. I think it peaks at 190 somewhere. Yeah, there. 190, 194, 5, 7, 200 even. Like I said, the travel back is very fast. And you might say, aren't you gonna shoot off the rails? Yeah, fun fact, you don't. You just stop. And it's all fine. Also, I think they fixed the bug where exiting from a train disables your tools, because I haven't had it since one of the later updates. Alright, so that covers the entirety of bauxite. It's all dealt with. Now I really want to get my nuclear power, so I can start producing nuclear waste, I guess. I'll find a place to put it later. So that's all of this. All of this was just so I could deal with that. A hazmat suit would be nice. Then we have a logistics upgrade. Drones, which might actually be cool. The hover pack, which is now within our reach. But mainly nuclear power. Now this is where it's at. This is what I want. So I'm gonna store some of my stuff so I can get it. I don't need you. I'm not gonna need you two. I'll probably be fine with what else? In fact, some of you. Can never. I always carry too much of those anyway. That should be enough. Let's select. Let's see what nuclear power grants us first. I want to see if it's an option. Well, wouldn't you know? Just what I put away. That's fucking amazing. Well done, that turned out surprisingly well. 50 of you. The reason I'm putting these away already is because I know I'm not gonna have enough room otherwise. I also rarely use my blade runners anymore. I've been using the jetpack a lot more. Honestly, it's just kind of faster. Oh right, I put a bunch of stuff in here, I guess. Cool. I think I emptied you of wires and stuff. Yeah, you're finally dealt with. Cool. Are you gonna like... Hello? Thank you. Alright. How are my lovely heavy modular frames doing? That's upsetting. Never mind. We're good. We're good. Now I'm curious. How many of you do I have? Cool. How many supercomputers do I have? Cool. So much stuff. Look, I know at the moment my factory is not the prettiest. I mean, it used to be, but then I realized it was impossible to keep that up for the time being. So the new plan is when the time arrives and we're ready, I'm turning this place into a giant drone port, and I'm moving everything, and I mean everything, including the hub, over to the desert, like way off over there somewhere, where we will be setting up a new life, kind of, with all our resources coming in, where we will be building a giant warehouse to store everything, and what's the word I'm looking for? And a new factory, a better one that actually gets kept up in everything. And the best thing about all of that, we can just produce the power over here, so you don't have to travel miles and miles with the nuclear waste. We can just put it near the shore somewhere, I don't know. The thing is, you can't destroy nuclear waste, just to be clear. You can't like turn it into something, I think. You actually have to store it. You can't pollute the area, you can't just drop it places, you can't carry it around forever. You can't just blow it up, sadly. I tried. I haven't. Actually, I haven't never reached that stage of the game. Because it's pretty new, I think. But I doubt you'll be able to. I don't think you can blow up items you put on the ground. Science experiment. Can you? Nope, you can't blow up items. Don't question the fact that I have copper ores. I didn't even notice until earlier. Like I said, you can't get rid of it. There's no getting rid of it. Not even a little bit. So that's gonna be a problem later. But that's, yeah, we'll figure something out. Maybe I'll just put the chemicals in the water to turn all the frogs gay. Who knows? I don't even know if we have frogs in this game. For now.
Milestone reached. Uranium scanning unlocked. With the provided buildings and parts, you can now set up nuclear power.
Oh my god!
Which balances an increase of food production complexity with improved power output. Project part enables
it's
progress
fucking
to the next
huge!
phase. Note, this method of power generation creates nuclear waste.
Oh my god, it's enormous! The fuck am I supposed to do with that monstrosity? It's huge, and it's not even a joke. It's absolutely massive. Hello? Nice to meet you. That's cool and all. Did that say 1200? Oh my god, does that produce the amount of power I currently have in a single machine? I want to see this beauty. I want to know what I need for it. Tell me. Game, tell me. Ooh, I saw blue. I saw blue. There. It's so big. It's so big and chunky. What are we supposed to do with this? How am I ever gonna make this look nice? Jesus. Jesus, game, you're really trying to give me a hard time here. Oh, you can just stand on the top. Cool. Insert fuel and water, and it produces that and waste output. Ah, that was not smart. That was not smart. Did not think about that. Alright, so we're gonna need a hazmat suit to do this. Also, uranium scan. Where's the nearest uranium node then? I didn't even know those existed. I haven't run into one. But I had the same with bauxite, so, you know. Is it actually just giving me no results? Nothing. Okay. Yeah, no, I was hoping you were gonna say that. That it would be all the way over there. That's perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna have to produce the power over there somewhere, I guess. There's really no question in that. Alright then. Well, considering we just unlocked nuclear power, it's better if we look towards ways to deal with that, aka hazmat suit time. Oh, I have one of you. Oh, right, I can't yet. Because until we get the power set up, I don't really know what to do in this game anymore. So I've kind of run out of things to do, out of really new things, right? At the moment, it's just for me. It's a task to get to where I need to be, so I can actually do the fun things again. You know, because I was having a good time with my factory until it broke. So now it's more. It became more of a quest to bring it back to life. Because the process of setting the things up, it's becoming more and more complex, and which is getting kind of annoying. So you know, don't get me wrong, I still love this game, especially when I get to do dumb shit with explosives. Good times. But eventually you reach a point where you've done so much that when there's this thing you want to do, but you aren't able to do it yet. Which reminds me a lot of how Genshin Impact was when I played it, actually. The thing that made me stop playing it on the channel is the amount of off-screen work. Actually. The thing I enjoyed about it so much is that it's something I could easily play on recording. I could just kind of hang about, record it, and there would be no problem. But because it had the adventure rank requirement, that was kind of a deal breaker for me, because it forced you to explore to be able to continue the story. But personally, I always think exploration should be optional, not required. You know? I mean, because it's not even really that fun exploring. That was also an issue. You just walk around the same map over and over until you see something that helps, and then you do it again. Don't get me wrong, I get why people like it. I'm not trying to say the game is shit, but it's not my style, alright? Why did I come here again? Right, cool. Hey, I hurt you. What you gonna do? Huh? What you gonna do? Explode, that's what. Excuse you? Fine. Let's try that. Again. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Sorry, it wasn't supposed to survive the first one. But yeah, so this is probably the only Satisfactory episode this week. I might record more next week when we probably, hopefully, set up nuclear power. Because that would be very nice. Fabric. Fabric is an issue, isn't it? How do I put that? Wait, I think I needed mycelia for that, didn't I? I should check this. Sorry, I started ranting a bit there. You. I need 100. And no, that noise is very annoying. I've heard it enough to know. Alright, 100 mycelia and 500 biomass. That should be doable. I'll just grab 5 corpses out of my closet. I mean, I'll just grab some plants on the way. I don't recall saying anything about dead people in my closet. Because there aren't none. Don't tell the cops. They're not supposed to know. They were never supposed to know. Quick, dispose the evidence. I fucking missed. Shit. I don't know how many of these are worth again. I keep forgetting. Yeah, I'll just grab half of them. It's probably fine. Right, you're the one that produces for 2. In that case, I'd like to take 5 of you. Much better. Is mycelia in here? In here? Where'd I put all my mycelia? Did I run out of mycelia? Do I need to get some new one? It appears I might have to get some new mycelia, and that's upsetting. Alright. Into the spider cave. That isn't really that much of a spider cave. Also, everything here is dead and there's just corpses laying on the ground. Still don't like this cave though, it gives me bad vibes. I don't know why. I really hope there's a new update coming out soon. That gives us more to do with like the Mercer spheres and stuff. That would be amazing. That's something I'm still very excited for. And one more. Perfect. If I would get very excited to record more Satisfactory again when the update with the Mercer spheres would come out. I mean, just having something new to do would be great as well, which is why I'm trying to get the new power so much. You know, I'm also just thinking, right? It's been like 50 something episodes and I'm still going. It's kind of insane thinking about it. Yeah, I'm not gonna record all the crafting. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish the crafting after I end the recording. And then next episode we'll get the hazmat suit and see if we can get started on nuclear power, which is probably gonna be next week. I don't know what day, but one of them. Alright. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!